Hello everyone. Today I am going to start with next topic of chapter photosynthesis. In today's lecture we are going to discuss that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis and we will also study the structure of leaf in detail. So children, the conditions necessary for photosynthesis are sunlight, carbon dioxide, water and chlorophyll. So now we are going to perform an activity to show that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. First of all, take a green potted plant and cover a part of its leaf with black paper. Now, de-starch the plant by keeping it in dark room for about 48 hours. This is done to ensure that whole starch is used up by the plant and any starch formed is during the experimental condition only. So now later place the pot in sunlight for about 2 days. Now after this remove the leaf from the plant and take off the black paper. See, now keep a beaker containing water over a tripod stand and heat it. Take a test tube and fill it with alcohol and put leaf in it. Now children, we will keep this test tube in a beaker containing water and heat it. Now there is a question that why we are using a water bath. The reason being alcohol is highly inflammable and it catches fire easily. So therefore we always use a water bath and we never heat it directly. Now children, see the color of alcohol has changed to green. This is because the chlorophyll has got extracted. Now put iodine solution on the leaf. We will see that the little portion, the part of the leaf covered with black pepper does not show any color change because chlorophyll process has not occurred in that area. And the uncovered part of the leaf turns blue-black because photosynthesis took in that part only. The color of iodine solution changes to blue-black in the presence of starch. So children, this is how we can show that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. Now first of all, take a green potted plant and cover a part of its leaf with black paper. Now de-starch the plant by keeping it in a dark room for about 48 hours. Now later place the pot in sunlight for 2 days and remove the leaf from the plant. Take off the black paper. Keep a beaker containing water over a tripod stand and heat it. Take a test tube filled with alcohol. Put it in beaker with water and boil it properly. Take out the leaf and wash it in warm water and add a few drops of iodine solution on it. Now children, what is the inference? Part of the leaf covered with black pepper does not show any color change and the uncovered part of the leaf turns blue-black. So, in this way we can prove that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. Now children, we are going to talk about structure of leaf. We know most of the photosynthesis occurs in the leaves of green plants. The internal structure of leaf is specialized to carry out photosynthesis. Children, see, this diagram is showing the internal structure of leaf. See, the outer layer of leaf is made up of single layers of cells called epidermis. Plastids can be seen just below the upper epidermis, and after this there is a layer of loosely packed cells called spongy cells. Both the layers are made up of cells which contain chloroplast and which have chlorophyll pigment for absorbing sunlight for photosynthesis. Xylem and phloem tissues are present in the veins of leaves. Xylem transports water to the cells of leaf and the phloem carries the food made during photosynthesis to all other parts of the plant. The lower epidermis has small opening called stomata. See, there is another diagram to make the concept more clear to you. The green plants take carbon dioxide from air for photosynthesis. The carbon dioxide gas enters the leaves of the plant through the stomata present on their surface. The water required by the plants for photosynthesis is absorbed by the roots of the plant. It is then transported upward through xylem vessels to the leaves, where it reaches the photosynthetic cells and utilized in photosynthesis. Children, we know the two raw materials, carbon dioxide and water, are required by the plants to prepare energy food called carbohydrates. Plants also need other raw materials such as nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, and magnesium from the soil. So, now, children, you must be able to answer the following questions. How you will prove that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis? Which are the raw materials required for photosynthesis? And explain the structure of leaf in detail. So, children, this was all about today's lecture. We will continue with the next topic in the next lecture. Kindly learn all the question answers very properly. Thank you so much.